All right, it's January 31st, and yes, that makes this a special episode, Saturday edition. Daylight. Remember Daylight? I used to record during that when I didn't have long COVID. Yeah. So, yes, I'm here to still bring you some concert suggestions after 2 weeks again, trying to work through my health. If anyone's for the first time learning about me, I have had long COVID for over 3 years, and it'll be 7 months in about a week. It has been really not fun. My main symptoms have been chronic fatigue and brain fog, and yeah, it's impacted my ability to do this and pretty much everything in life. It's pretty much disabled my ability to do most things that I used to love to do. And the last 2 weeks, I've had 9. We'll go through the whole rigmarole. 9 specialists I saw. We eliminated all known causes of chronic fatigue down to COVID. So, yeah. Now I found a long COVID specialist finally last year, and we're trying things. We're trying things that he figured out before he had his research grants and team ended by his current administration, which we'll get into later. I'll touch on it. You'll see. But, yeah. So, I think that might have something to do with it, because December, I was on 10 milligrams of non-extended release Adderall, and it just burned me out immediately. Now I'm on extended release, and it's definitely way better, but not. It's back to my average chronic fatigue. But the last 2 Fridays since I started it, last week we didn't do a video because I slept 12 hours. I lay down for a nap, woke up 12 hours later. It's crazy. It's like my body was worn out. And then I was thinking, maybe I'll do a Saturday one. And then the shit hit. And just appalled and angered and saddened by another murder by the hands of ICE. So, yeah, there was no way I was going to get around to this. But then this week, I laid down for a nap last night at 8 p.m. and woke up at 3 a.m. Normally, in the past, I've been able to sleep like an hour, maybe 2 hours, when I lay down for a nap on a Friday night. And it seems like my body's just worn out so far on. So I think it's the extended release. Maybe it could have been a more stressful work week, because that's the only other major use of energy I'm doing these days. But yeah, so thank you for bearing with me. Thank you for still watching these. But we got one other thing we got to touch on, because it's happening today, and it happened yesterday too, because we're standing in solidarity with Minnesota against ICE, against this bullshit. See, I told you to touch on. Yeah, it is fucking awesome to see the amount of strangers, the amount of friends and acquaintances that are going out there and standing up for this. Long COVID really restricts my physical ability to do most activities. If I even doing a 5-10 minute walk consistently would just end. Yeah, it'll just fucking kill me. I would basically elicit the long COVID spell. I would have the swimminess. I would be starting to fall asleep. I would be needing to get home at some point safely. Yeah, I wouldn't unfortunately be able to do a lot out there, which is bumming me out. But, you know, I came up with an idea of we can workshop some things, because, you know, when you go to a protest, you make signs, right? So I drew up some stuff, like in one case, I guess quite literally. But I drew up some things. Let's experiment. Let's test some things. Because I hope to see some of these messages, or all these messages, on signs out there. Let's see. We got, yeah, that's the right way. How about, and we got to get the contrast, right? Because I used my blue wax pencil. But yeah, melt ice, right? If you're wondering if I run my socials, yeah, melt ice. Because fuck this bullshit that they've been pulling. But it doesn't seem to have the vitriol that I'm looking for, right? Alright, so, how about this? And if you're in a punk band, or a ska band, or really just a decent human being, you should be using your platform to speak out against this. So if you're not, I have a lot of questions. That's just my feelings, but, you know, you're supposed to be standing up for everyone in the scene. Anyone that's a human, you know, trans, it doesn't fucking matter. Trans, gay, fucking woman, femme, people of color, all this bullshit that have been discriminated against unless you're a cis white male. Like, where the fuck is you're speaking up? You should be using your platform to speak out against this shit. And if you're somehow afraid of upsetting your fans because they might be on that other side, then fuck you. I said it. Anyways. let's go with, we want to get policy, right? We want to make sure they can understand what we're looking for. And there we go. We got abolish and ice. What do we think? What do you think? Right? It tells the people and the politicians what we want, right? But it's still, I don't think it's got the emotion. Like I said, the vitriol. Let's try this one. I think this one will hit right on there. Hit on what I'm looking for. And I'm sure you guys heard this, right? But, yeah. Fuck ice. I think this hits it right on the head. Because fuck that shit. Fuck those racist assholes. No due process. Not fucking, over 170 U.S. citizens have been detained, and now they're fucking, outside of murdering and shooting proper U.S. citizens and people for just observing, because they don't want to be, they're fucking hiding behind those fucking masks. You know, the same masks that they claimed were, were asking for your papers. Because apparently that's how encroached on us white people are. Oh my God! How dare they ask me for a vaccine card? Ooh. But then when it fucking happens, when they're actually having their rights trampled on them, they're like, bravo! Comply! Shouldn't even be bothering to get out there. You're asking for it. Yeah, they deserve to be murdered in the streets. Yeah. And then going door to door. I can do so much, parody? Satire? Anyways, let's continue on because, there's other stuff. As you saw, I touched on the impacts on long COVID research and also anti-vaxxers being fucking idiots. So, let's start top level, right? What do we think? Anti-sciencers? I think that's a word, right? Fuck anti-sciencers? No. We gotta call them out by what they're named, right? So, yeah. Let's go with it. Yes. Fuck you if you are, there you go, an anti-vaxxer. Fuck anti-vaxxers. I stand by that. I will stick to that. You fucking deny science. You use pseudoscience. You try to claim you are an expert over people who have studied this and dealt with it in real-world experiences. Yeah, go fuck yourself. Ooh, man, that's tough. But, there's, like I touched on also, my long COVID specialist had his research team ended because grant money ended because of this orange administration, this shitty administration, this protector of rapists, pedophiles, rapists, right? I forget. Am I supposed to speak certain ways so the algorithms don't? But yeah, so of course we gotta call it out. Fuck RFK Jr. Dude is fucking bringing measles back, bringing polio back. My grandfather had fucking polio. I fucking saw it as a kid until he passed when I was 10? Dude had no functioning legs. He used, some used wheelchairs. He actually used arm crutches and was able to walk himself around using those fucking crutches. Who the fuck in their right mind wants easily preventable diseases to be optional fucking vaccines? And the worst part is the people that are going to suffer the most are the children of these fucking idiot parents. And they're going to have to either, if they survive, which measles can cause a multitude of issues neurologically, liver damage, that they will have to live with for the rest of their lives if it doesn't kill them. But no, we've got fucking idiots running our medical board. And that does go back to reemphasize. There you go. Fuck RFK Jr. Because fuck this bullshit. Fuck this bullshit. I am fucking angry. And we gotta go right to the top. Right? We gotta go right to the top because, yeah. There's definitely gotta be on some signs out there. Just fuck that asshole. Yeah. Oh my god. If you've seen the Epstein files, the additional ones that have been once again released, just disgusting, just gross. There's nothing defensible in those things. I don't fucking care what side of the aisle. If your name is in that fucking bullshit, and the things that I've read, it's disgusting. Go fuck yourself. Simple. You know, I got something else. Let's do this. Let's actually impeach the fucker and get him the fuck out of office. Anyone that has complied with him. And you know, that includes, let's impeach RFK Jr. Mm-hmm. Yep. Fuck all these fucking assholes. And yeah, just fuck all this. It's just so disgusting, so horrible, abhorrent. That's the word I like to use. See, I actually have it in my vocabulary. And you know what? Because you support this bullshit, you are fucking disgusting and gross, and go fuck yourself. The fuck back. Fucking, like, yeah. So, there. I feel like I've participated in these protests. Made some signs, given you some ideas, some simple ideas. Whoops, sorry. Got an itch. But yeah, fuck this bullshit. It just blows my mind that there's still people fucking defending this bullshit. It just blows my mind. Anyways, we're here for the music. All right, we're here for the music. And I got some show suggestions for you. It's a little lighter. Also, what you're hearing underneath this week's episode is awesome music from Gavin Prophet, which I want to thank Trevor from Sundress for recommending. I've been fucking loving this. After the Playboy Man Baby album, this has been fucking nonstop in my playlist, in what I'm listening to. Super political, super awesome. Highly recommended. And you're hearing I'm Not Lazy playing underneath this week's episode. So, all right. But speaking of music, I got shows I'll get, and I got an intro to play. So let's go. Yes, welcome to another episode of Every Shoujo Says Go, with that awesome intro once again by Cero Viejo. Fucking love it. Also, now that I've been letting my hair down, it's weird to see my normal or older. Maybe I should go back. Should I combine it? Should I alternate? But yeah, also where I'm recommending shows every week around the Valley of the Sun here in Phoenix, and some in around Arizona, Tucson, all that fun stuff. Also, as you hear, advocating for masking at indoor shows as a caution, as being a decent human being, help lower the spread of viruses like the flu that has been going on past the normal flu season, causing issues in our hospital system. It's, of course, also lowers the spread of COVID. It decreases your chance of catching and dealing with long COVID like I've been fucking dealing with for over 3 years. Like, please mask. It also makes these spaces more inclusive for our compromised friends, helps our touring friends have less likely to have to stop for that stuff. I mean, just be a decent human being. Coming off of the, like, anger, or the passion of that intro. But yeah, so, of course, always encouraging that. And then wherever you're watching it, whether it's on YouTube, whether it's on Facebook, it's on Threads, Instagram, Blue Sky, be sure to like it. And if you're on YouTube, be sure to hit that subscribe button. It's free. You get notifications whenever I upload this content. And also helps me out as those numbers go up. That's one way of getting ad revenue. I know it's not the greatest, and yeah, there's other issues as I debate removing myself from other more social medias. I deleted my TikTok, if you're not aware yet. Just their censorship is gone. Just gross. But yeah, But one thing that you can do if you do want to support me is I did set up a Patreon, I don't know how many years ago now, patreon.com/everyshowjo. It's simple, right? You just go to patreon.com/everyshowjo. It'll bring you right to it. Consider it like a tip bucket. Consider it like I have a $1 tier, a $5 tier. You can sign up to do it monthly. You can sign up just and then cancel it. Anything you can donate, I appreciate. I thank you. I thank everyone that does support me still on there. It helps me out. It normally in health, and when I am able to, it helps me out with travel costs to cars, to concerts, to driving to concerts, gas costs, ticket costs, that kind of stuff too. So I appreciate it. And I think about half of it I kind of end up sending back to other musicians on Patreon. So I still am supporting some musicians on there that I think are awesome. But yeah, thank you everyone that does. Patreon.com/everyshowjo for you one more time. And then the other thing, of course, it helps fund with hosting costs for everyshowjo.com. You can check my photography work on there. Still haven't had the time and energy to go and fix the image issue on there, but most of my photography you can still see up there, and all my writing and my updates and in detail of what I've been dealing with these last 3 years with long COVID. So yeah, everyshowjo.com you can also check out, and you can see also, once again reminded, the song playing underneath this week's episode is I'm Not Lazy by Gavin Prophet, which is just one of my fucking early favorites of albums this year. Also, speaking of early favorites, it's just a ride too. This new Joyce Manor, really good too. But yeah, other things I like to do on top of, mentioning participating in that is, of course, going and supporting and just pushing back against this bullshit. Because, as I say every week, fuck racism, fuck homophobia, sexism, misogyny, transphobia, ableism, fuck all of this. Ableism I've encountered even more as I've dealt with this for over 3 years. It's gross, it's horrible. But let's be proactive, let's do positive things, and I like to list things, and you can find them also on my website, everyshowjo.com. It's under Get Involved. Also, you can do just /Get Involved, and it'll bring you directly to it, but it's got links to 5051 who you might know. The logo here on this flyer is on there. 5051. They're one of the people that help organize these. Yes, it's weird as it is a weird conspiracy that people might help organize a protest. It's nuts to the right-wingers for some reason. But yeah, 5051 is a great organization. There's links to there. I got Medical Aid for Palestinians linked to on there as a great way to donate there as that genocide continues. We've got, of course, the Abortion Fund of Arizona, as once again they're still trying to federally block abortion pills and things, and it's disgusting. It's all about control of women, and yeah. So also, it's a great resource though if you're looking for answers and questions about stuff. The Abortion Fund of Arizona is a great group for that. I got links to Black Lives Matter here in Phoenix. Podair in Action, another really great organization taking down systems with racism built in. I got links to 1 in 10, a great LGBTQ organization. ACLU, Stop API Hate, Asian American Pacific Islander, like a bunch of awesome stuff. Rooted in Community Garden, Feed Phoenix, Punk Rock Saves Lives, like great organizations. And even if these don't align or you don't think they're the perfect one for you, go find something that you do think and just participate. Well, most of these have activities you can get involved with, and if you're like me dealing with health stuff, or maybe your life is just too busy right now, you can always go donate if you have extra funds. So there's that, which reminds me, I did go donate to TJ's. It's not a GoFundMe, it's another thing, but there's a link to over on Playboy Man Baby's social medias. Go donate and support TJ after he had that emergency health issue, and thankfully has survived, and just fucking rooting for him and trying to support, and fucking we're not that makes my eyes water. But yeah, speaking of things to go support, but yeah, and speaking of bands you want to go support, favorite musicians, all that stuff, of course you want to go support, and the best way is to go buy the merch. Go buy that CD from their direct merch store, go buy the shirts from their merch store, or go to the merch booth if you're able to make it to the show. Go buy that merch directly. That's the way they make the most money out of this. I don't know if I've knocked this or not, or if it's been the same, but if the vocals change, we'll know. But yeah, so go support your bands. Go buy that skate deck. Go buy that hoodie. I mean, it's probably not the right weather here anymore for hoodies, but, if you are in a place that could use it, go buy that hoodie. Or maybe just save it for the, 2 months we get of winter weather here. But yeah, so there's some awesome organizations. and ways to support. And my brain is definitely melting. Long COVID and brain fog is not your friend, let me tell you. But yeah, and of course, let's talk about some shows. Let's talk about some shows today, Saturday. I'm going to remind you, Saturday, the 31st, the last of January. Crazy. Where did the month go by? I'm really happy for it to end if next month means less bullshit. Good news. Less stress. But yeah, so let's start today. We got Blue Elephant and the Seven Snakes with Corky's Leather Jacket, Sick in the Head and Skeleton Army at Rips Bar, 9 p.m. We've got Benja and the Bad Cactus Brass Band over at Last Exit Live. That's 8 p.m. Heathens EP release over at the Blues Bar, 8 p.m. And then Sunday, we got a couple, actually. We got some cool ones here. We got Blanche Davidson. I don't know if that's supposed to be Davidson. Why you don't do this at 4 in the morning? Davidson? We'll leave it. JJC and V, Fat Gray Cat, all at Chopper John's starting release of Facebook events at 8 p.m. You got Liar's Handshake at Ultramatics coming together at Mitchell Park at 3 p.m. for you. 3 to 5, I believe, is the time, so get out there. And then we got the Bad Cactus Brass Band once again playing their first show of ever. Their Mardi Gras party at Crescent Ballroom, 5 p.m. So get one of their awesome burritos and go watch some awesome music. They're doing 2 sets, plus there's a DJ. Then Monday, we got Mama Cole's Dolly Hoot, which I guess means Dolly Parton covers? I don't know. But it's got some awesome bands playing with it down in Tucson. Birds and Arrows, Steph Rankin, Steph Copen, Dead Horseman, Southbound Pilot, and more over at La Rosa down in Tucson, 7:30 p.m. That's a brand new venue opened by Crescent Ballroom down in Tucson. It looks gorgeous. I can't wait to get to see something down there. But really cool, 7:30 p.m. Then Tuesday, we got Shame coming through Arizona. Amazing band. Caught them at Punk Rock Bowling. They're playing with the Sophs over at La Rosa down in Tucson, 8 p.m. Really cool if you've not caught Shame. They put on a fucking hell of a show. So, and then Wednesday, we got the latest Punks Unplugged for the month with Katie Graynard, J.R. Hogsett, Jesse Yonkers, Jane Joyce, Mitch Weinstein with Strawberry Girls, and Emma... And sorry, I got distracted seeing someone actually walk by. Mitch Weinstein and John Parenti, Critical Miss, and Jeff Gonzalez at Rips Bar, 7 p.m. And then Wednesday, oh my god, it has thrown me off entirely. Also, we got Strawberry Girls with Emma Renette at 191 Tool down to Tucson, 8 p.m. Then Thursday, we got Electrosad, the Invisible Teal. There's a name I haven't seen in a while. He's super, speaking of cool on TikTok, I wonder if he still got his account going after all this. Invisible Teal, there you go. Electrosad's also awesome. That's why they're on this list. I don't know this last one, but they got a good name. Got County Angel Summit at Darkside, Tempe Farmers Market in Tempe, 7 p.m. And then we also got Surf Through Death, Isaac, and Weapon of Pride at Yucca Tap, 8 p.m. Down in Tucson, a lot of good Tucson shows this week. We got Fortuna Malvada with Brawlade Inn and Napalm Strike at Club Congress down in Tucson, 6 p.m. Then Friday, the only one that I found, to my tastes at least, is the Tiny Takeover Volume 2, featuring, it's a monthly residency put together by the Tempe Noise Takeover, who puts on awesome little festival now, Death Care Collective. It's featuring Live Longer, Burn Everything, The Cause of Depression, When We First Met, and Gold House over at the Rosetta Room over there in Mesa, 7 p.m. And then, yeah, that's it. Short and sweet, right? I don't know what the time is on this. But yeah, there you go. There is some awesome shows. I'm happy to be able to record a video this week for you, even if it is a day later than I usually. Of course, any musicians, any bands that you think fucking rule, be sure to share it. They'll love you for it. Share pictures, share videos, share what you can, and tell them to their face. Fucking make sure they know. I mean, don't be overly aggressive, but let them know. They fucking love you for it. And then if you're drinking, of course, get a DD or ride share. Be responsible about it. Fucking miss being out there regularly and catching these awesome things. Wish my energy and health could be better right now, but one of these days I'm gonna get better. I'm sure of it. Even though it keeps just going longer. Yeah. Anyways, just keep hoping, and hopefully you guys have some fun at those shows. Until hopefully next week, take care.